that's based on the Cwrv candlesticks wick reading with the volume. So basically you have to use the expiration of 5 minutes. For that, just click on the 5 minutes time period of the candlesticks and choose the 5 minutes expiry. Now you have to analyze the candlesticks, then you have to predict the next candle whether for the buyers or the sellers. So now we are taking the concept of Cwrv to analyze the Cwrv. We have to must and should analyze the candle 3, 2, 1, and this one is a 0. So candlesticks number 1, 2, 3, we have to understand the each and every part of the candlesticks, wicks, and the body, the volumes of the each and every candle. Well, we had to predict the fifth candlesticks whether it is a buyer or a seller. To predict the fifth candlesticks, we have to must and should come back from the 0 candle. So in this 0 candle, you can observe the candlestick is strong and have a roadside rejection, even though it is a green candle, which means in these candles the buyers are very strong. Okay, at buyers are very strong and the sellers are low. Sellers are low. How the sellers are low? Due to the volume. Now first candle, when the sellers are low, the sellers enter from the lower side direction but get rejected by the buyers from up to the top of the area. Buyers are showing that we are still strong. Even though the sellers enter, buyers want to show that we are strong. But if the volume is low, so which means buyers lost their power. So previous volume is the sellers, now buyers lost their own power. So that's why it is a red candle. Now in the second candlesticks, observe in this candle who are low, buyers. Now buyers enter in this candlestick from the upper side direction but get rejected by the sellers till to the low, and here also the sellers enter from the lower side. So buyers enter from upper side and the lower side. Which buyers? The buyers who are 0. 0 buyers enter upper side and the lower side but couldn't make a green candle, which means here the buyer's power is very low. You can observe the buyer's power is very low. Now here observe here this third candlesticks, buyers enter upper side and the lower side, but the lower side direction the buyer's pressure is very high. Okay, so which means here the buyers are trying to increase their volume. So which means here the candlestick will be a buyers. Okay, let's see. Yes, this is a buyers. Now here after what happened, the buyers become a green candle with a high volume, which means sellers entered here, but these buyers are saying that we are strong with a high volume with a strong candlesticks. So you can place a call option in this candlesticks towards a upward direction. Must and should keep in your mind when you are using the CWRV concept. Take the trades exactly at the opening price. Okay, do not take the trades which I have taken now. Okay, this is not the correct point. In the CWRV we can predict only the next candlestick color, but we couldn't predict the how much the candle size. Okay, that's why CWRV is not at all suggestible for the stock market, forex markets, and also the Indian market also. So it is only suitable for the binary options only. Okay, so on that scenarios we predicted for the call option towards the upper direction. So CWRV concepts is totally based on the wicks, rejections, candlesticks body size, and the volumes. Just now I said how we have to read. We have to read first, and let me explain again. So here we said that sellers are low, that's why it is a buyers. Buyers make a candle but couldn't increase the volume. Buyers fight upper side but volume of the buyers is low. Same here, buyers fight upper side and the lower side, but lower side buyers rejection is high, and you see the volume is high, which means nothing but clearly a buyers. Now in this green candle buyers are saying that strong. Yes, they are strong again with the lower side rejection, buyers rejection, upper side low rejection of the sellers with the high volume. So again, I predicted for the call option. Okay, let us check one more trade. based on the CWRV concept for GBP USD. So keep in our mind, it will work only in the real market. It will work only in the platforms who are offering the volumes, a clear volumes. Can observe the volume. This is a real volume. Okay. Do not apply the indicator volume like in the Cortex or any other platform. So I suggest if you are from other than India, you can use the IQ option, or if you are from the India, you can use the Xnova account. Okay. If you want to create Xnova or IQ option, the link is in my video description. And secondly, if you want to use these platforms for withdrawal and deposit, I suggest to use through cryptocurrencies like USDT, Binance. You can use Binance for the transactions. Do not use the UPI for the binary options. So let us check the trades on the GBP USD market. How we had to analyze the CWRV. So CWRV connects the last three candlesticks. This is a true 2, 1 and 0. 0 candle is for just for the reference. So 0 candle you can observe there the buyers are making a strong green candle, that's why it is a buyer. Sellers are low. Here also buyers are fighting from the lower side. Body size is decreasing, but even though the sellers are low, that's why it is a buyers. Again, buyers are making a candle with lower side rejection. There is no upper side rejection. If we have observed upper side rejection, we can predict for the next candle as a sellers. So this volume belongs to the buyers again. Now here observe the buyers are strong. The buyers are trying to make a huge candle. From here to here only buyers. But why the volume is low? So if the volume is low and there is a no rejections from the upper side, we can go for the next candle as a sellers. So we have to must and should wait patiently to predict the next candlestick. So you can observe the candle is a very strong candle with no upper side rejections. So here what happened, we can go for the call option for the bias, which means the bias are strong, that's why it is moving upward direction. So the chances are mostly it will be a buyer's candle. According to our analysis, it should be a buyer's candle. So previous one what has happened, yes, it is a winning trade. So if you have more doubts on the CWRV concepts, you can contact through my Telegram. My Telegram ID is linked in my description, or you can join my CWRV classes. To join my CWRV classes, you can contact through my Telegram. Okay. So these are the two trades which are taken from the concept of CWRV. If you have more doubts on the CWRV concepts, you can comment or you can contact through my Telegram. Thank you.